Hello and welcome back to Your Comments Matters, where we're bringing to you today church news. I'm your host, Minister Love, and today's story is coming from KFOR, Oklahoma's News 4. And this title of the show today is The Oklahoma Bishop and Wife Arrested for Alleged Embezzlement. Y'all, that's why I say in the description, what's going on in the church today? Embezzlement. Wait till you hear this story and the great commenters and with their comments on what we have to say with this story here on today. Well, this story got over 42,000 views. So I'm sure many of you that's watching us here today, you're probably one of those that viewed and made a comment. So let's see if you're one of the commenters here on today, shall we? So let's get into the video and let's see who is this Oklahoma bishop and wife that was arrested and how much did they embezzle? Shall we? Let's take a look at the video now.
An Oklahoma bishop and his wife are accused of breaking the law and a commandment.
The couple arrested for allegedly embezzling nearly $200,000 from their small church in Meeker.
News 4's Dylan Brown confronted the bishop's wife and talked to the pastor who uncovered their alleged crimes.
We just want to get y'all's side of things, just because we have the court record. Okay, do you not want to talk at all?
She ain't in the mood.
Not talking.
You got all that money.
Bishop Michael Hall booked into Lincoln County Jail for embezzlement. According to court records,
Nice.
last June, Michael went from being the pastor at Living Water Pentecostal Church in Meeker to becoming bishop of the district. But when the new pastor came in, Jerry Beeson, he saw problems. For several years, while Michael was pastor, Vicky, the secretary, they allegedly grabbed tithes from the church's offering plate literally. For example, $47,000 donated by a member for a church parking lot, half went to the halls. Of the over $23,000 donated for a new women's bathroom, half allegedly went to the halls. The two used church debit cards to spend at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, even Lowe's.
Most of it's over there now.
Neighbors say they noticed the home improvements in the last year or so.
They got a whole shop, a driveway,
Neighbors be
lawnmower,
watching.
trees.
Allegedly, from January 1st, 2024 to October 31st that year, the two embezzled around $173,000. Pastor Beeson says he brought it up to the Pentecostal leadership and was removed from the church. All remained in their positions. In a statement, Beeson saying, quote, "There's no glory or feeling of satisfaction in any of this, and I hate it for everyone involved."
Yeah,
We tried
exactly.
getting answers from the halls.
Okay, the members would like to know, probably the church members.
Exactly.
Church members? No.
The church members who wanted the money to go elsewhere.
In Meeker, Dylan Brown, Oklahoma's News 4.
The Oklahoma Pentecostal Church of God tells the bishop is suspended, is what they tell us. When asked why they removed Beeson after he found the possible embezzlement, their attorney said they don't comment on personnel matters.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? Oh Lord, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what's happening in today's churches. All right, now let's do a little recap of what you just saw. All right. So did you guys hear that this was a small church that they stole this $200,000 from? And so the guy said they was breaking the law and the commandment. All right. So the couple name was Vicky and Michael, and the church was Living Water. And so this new pastor came in and he saw the discrepancy, how the money wasn't matching up. So he reported it. And what did they do? They got rid of him. Can you believe this? If you got rid of the pastor that's reporting what was going on, then you must have been getting some of that money too. All right. You was part of this scam as well. So did you hear how it said the donors gave money for a parking lot? They gave money for the girls for a bathroom there at the church. And Vicky and Michael took half of the money. And so, you know, when you start getting stuff and money the wrong way, neighbors gonna see. Did y'all see where the neighbors saw how they was getting the everything new, the new buildings and new vehicles and new recreation vehicles and stuff, and so many things that they was adding to their home. You know, neighbors be paying attention. That's when you need a nosy neighbor. That nosy neighbor gonna see, right? That nosy neighbor gonna tell too. So this was going on for a long time. And notice it was at a Pentecostal church of God. I'm telling you, the name, these churches, I tell you, it is unbelievable of what they're doing. Embezzlement. Not only do we have to deal with the sexual abuse cases, you got to deal with the money problem, the embezzlement. And with all of this going on in today's churches, ain't nobody being saved. Ain't nobody being taught the word of God. Okay, that's why I keep telling y'all. You better go to the Bible for yourself. Get the Bible and spend some time with the Lord for yourself so he can direct you in the truth of his word, because there's a whole lot of wolves out there who's not teaching you truth. They just want your money. That's all they want. So that was a big one right there, everyone. So with that being said, let's get into the comments and see who said what about this story we have for you today. All right, let's get into the comments, shall we? Well, guess what? We don't have none. You know, sometimes you have these stories that come out and they don't do the comments. They have the comments turned off. And so we want your comments there. See, and I just made my comments about the story. So do you have any comments that you want to make right here on the show today? So this was so bad that they had to turn the comments off, right? Unbelievable, because I'm pretty sure they probably gonna get an earful on that one. So your comments do matter, but as I just said, they matter so that some people don't even want you to make the comment. They turn them off. Yeah, and that shouldn't be. And let us make some comments, all right? So that's it right there, everyone, for the show here on today. I hope you enjoyed that story. Well, maybe I shouldn't say enjoy. No, I take that back, because we take no joy out of someone embezzling, taking money that's not theirs, money that was given to the church to help the church. But you got the church members, people in positions that now seeing all this money come through, and man, they little eyes see the dollar sign and they get greedy, don't they? And they start taking for themselves. Yeah, you can take that cash. You can take the cash right out, because ain't nobody counting the cash. It's the checks that you can't take. You need to go back to writing checks and stop giving these churches this cash. They probably put half of the cash in their pocket and ain't reporting the rest of it. Well, they don't pay taxes anyway. But again, pay with a debit card or something, okay? Don't put cash in the bucket no more. All right then, everyone. Hey, listen, that's going to do it for us here at the Church News. Want to remind everyone, remember to go over to the Bible Talk Show. My friend, Sister Sandra, and I were doing a great series talking about the what ifs in life. You might just have some what ifs. See, just like the story we just saw. What if they had not embezzled that money? What if they hadn't done that? Then they wouldn't be in the predicament that they're in today, would they? What if that pastor had not reported the embezzlement? Well, the church never would have known. The members, because some of the church higher ups knew, but the members would not have known if that pastor had not reported the embezzlement. What if that neighbor hadn't noticed the new things coming over there to that house and noticing what's going on? Where they getting all this money, you know? So there are some what ifs even right there in the church. And we're going to find a lot of what ifs in the Bible as well. All right. Okay, then everyone, again, go over to the Bible Talk Show and check out the series, What Ifs in Life. Okay, that's going to do it for us. As I promised, we're going to see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing right here to Your Comments Matter on our YouTube channel. Catch it, all the church news that come in the past and in the present. I'm your host, Minister Love, and I see you on the next video.